Good morning, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. It is Tuesday morning. Out here getting the rig set, uploading shock into the big tank in the back, filling up my water. We had a busy day last night. Last night I got home kind of late with completely empty tanks, no SH at all. We used everything we had on the truck. I had no water when I got home, so we're filling everything up and getting ready to go today. I had a viewer ask me this morning, Michael Kleckner, to talk about batteries a little bit, and I'll show you what I have going on and how it works. But inside this X6 box, we have two marine batteries. There's two big batteries in there. They're the 31s. Those are big, heavy batteries. There's two of them that are linked together, so they run, I guess the term is in parallel. So we're still only putting out 12 volts, not 24. So they're linked together. And that runs this pump right here, the X6, and everything off the battery is linked into a breaker. Okay, so we've got a 40 amp breaker here that runs all my reels. This is an 80 amp breaker right here that runs the X6. Okay, so all of my reels run on a 40 amp, so if something pops or we have a strain, that comes down like that. You hear that pump stop, so that's running off that pole right there, so that shut that down. Click it back in, we're running again. Okay, this also has a switch, see? So everything on the truck, all the electric reels, all of the electric pumps, the Flow Pro, everything electronic is linked in here onto these batteries. Okay, everything runs off the battery. This pressure washer has a rectifier on it, which is like a little generator thing. That fluted thing right there is the rectifier, and that charges the battery. I forget what the amperage is on it. I think it charges at like 24 or something like this, but that charges these batteries. I have yet to plug this thing in. Maybe one time when I first got it that I plug it in. It's got a battery charger on it. You plug it in right here, and there's a battery charger up in the back wall over there. You can see it says NOCO Genius on it. That's the battery charger, but I never ever use that thing because this thing charges my batteries all the time, and I primarily pressure wash, so I'm always charging. And then when I reel it up, everything's ready to go. When I need the X6, everything's ready to go, so it's a very self-sufficient. So that's how I'm using my batteries. You could use any marine battery you want, I suppose. These things have a lot of life in them, a lot of cranking amps. It's like amps per hour. It's got a lot of hours in that bank. So I could literally run this X6 probably all day and not kill those batteries. But that's a little explanation on my batteries. Simple marine battery. Keep it charged. If you have a big enough machine with a rectifier, you'll never have to do that. And that's how we do it. All right, now when we've pulled all the shock we want, we pull the dipstick, drop it in the 5-gallon bucket with a little bit of water, and give our pump a quick flush. She primes up again and gets going. That's just hanging there with the strap. See, nothing fancy. Hanging upside down, so the electronics are on the bottom. Excuse me, I mean the electronics are on the top. So if the pump head leaks or anything, it doesn't leak onto the electronics. I find these pumps last longer if you hang them upside down. I've been running that one for probably, I think I probably put that in the summer last year. It's been running for quite a long time. I got it banjoed in there, so it's a quick, easy swap if I need it, and she runs beautifully. So we run a little purge through it to keep it clean, and that's it. All right, I'm out here on a seasonal annual on one of the most prestigious properties in Pomfret, Connecticut. Gorgeous, you can see forever, big valley. There's another house over there on that white house you see that we do. Maybe you can't see it's way over there. And there's one over there that we actually work on also. And what's interesting here is this guy is a doctor, was a doctor, retired, and actually delivered my son Quinn nearly 20 years ago. And we made a great relationship at that time with the guy, and has played out through the years to be a relationship today. It's fantastic to have built these relationships that are paying me dividends a lifetime later. So I wanted to say today, you know, that this is our 5th year in business, and work that we're getting today is a result of things I've done over the course of my lifetime. It's not simply pulling a lever or pushing a button and the leads come on. All right, we're set up on the next project. And again, this is a result of a past relationship that I made many years ago. This is actually the chief of police in Putnam. This is his house. I used to work for the town of Putnam as an auxiliary police officer several years ago. So as a result of those relationships that I made in the town many years ago, I'm getting work today. This is the second time I've been on this house, but we've also washed the chief's sister's house. Well, not his sister's house, I think his mother's house, or one of his parents' house. Some relation, I can't remember. But I've done a relation of his. And we're back again. All right, next project, we had a small cape that's very dirty. I'm going up on the ladder there just so I can get a little closer. We're running the 1.8 injector. I got 200 feet of hose, trucks over there. Already soaped this side. We're doing this house, then we're doing that house. A little bit bigger, a little more going on. We're potentially doing some deck washing over there too, providing I can do it fairly easily within a method that I feel like doing, which is basically going to be spraying some house wash on there and rinsing it off, see if the guy likes the result. Maybe we'll do it. Both of these projects, how did I get them? I had done a client who was a firefighter a couple years ago. I've been doing her property for like 3 years. She works at the local fire department, of course. So I got passed around in there, and I got the opportunity last year to wash the fire department, which we did as a benefit to the town for free. And then I wound up getting this guy who's also a firefighter. So it's about the relationships, all about the relationships. Beautiful, big difference, big difference. You're gonna be able to see that coming right down the road. That's all you see. So we're gonna have a nice sign right down there somewhere. People that have been coming down this road, I'm sure, have noticed. And we'll now see it gleamingly clean. All right, all done. Head down working, no video. Set my truck in here, pulled the hoses down the driveway around the front. I did all the decking in the house, all the way around the back, all the pool decking with just house wash and a rinse. It had just a tinge of green on it. We did a test hit on the back over here. The client is very happy with how it came out. It's nice and bright and blonde again with just a little house wash and dwell. Came out fantastic. Washed the whole building. We're out and off to the next one. I got one more decent sized project and we're gonna wrap it up for the day.